What's up, guys? What's going on? Camp Out coming at you. So I did a review. I made like a full review of the shoe. Off-white Serena 97. Super dope. And then I also made a post and I was like, this is the greatest shoe I've seen. And I mean it. So I know it sounds kind of crazy, so let me just grab this shoe real quick. Off-white Virgil Abloh, Serena Williams women's tennis superstar, Air Max 97. You guys know what we're getting into. So like I said, I'll throw up the clip from, or some of the clips from the actual review so you can just see the shoe while I'm talking. But something about me and shoes, and a lot of people that collect shoes, a lot of people that buy shoes, a lot of people that wear shoes view things a little bit differently. I myself get a certain feeling when I'm looking at a shoe, whether I'm thinking about an outfit I'm going to wear with it or just an overall feeling I get from looking at the shoe. This is one of those shoes that in hand looking at it just makes me feel like amazed. I'm just amazed by the shoe. I like the coloring, I like the color blocking, I like a little subtle nuances that are in the shoe. Like if you guys look at the air unit down here, you can see the gradient from the midsole mirrors inside the air unit all the way across from the gold to the purple to the pink. Very, very clean. Translucent outsole is always big for me. Just a big fan. I do love the 97 silhouette, and I think it's just one of those great iterations to a shoe. And I wore the crap out of the first 97, the ghosting pair. If you guys are unfamiliar with that, I think I have a clip of that as well. I'll throw that one up too. But yeah, when it comes to thinking a shoe is one of the greatest shoes of all time or ever made, it has to do with a lot of things. One is the feeling that you get. Two is the actual build of the shoe. You gotta like the silhouette. Silhouette of the 97 is just dope. If you guys know, silhouette is that shape that slopes off there. Just very, very clean. The idea of a collaboration between Virgil Abloh and Nike was also very dope. If you guys remember from last year, the off-white 10. This also has the 10 stamping on the footbed. You can see it there. I'll bring it a little bit closer. There's your 10 stamp. Yeah, just a lot of things are cool about it. The ghosting and the mesh that they use, the material is definitely different. And another thing that changes my mind or makes me feel better about a shoe is when I initially see something like the material on this is a welded technology. The welded technology across the entire tongue as well. So down the entire tongue, you can almost see a coating on there. I'm going to move out of the screen. You can see a coating going down the tongue on the outside. Everything is just different about this shoe, and it's the original shoe. It's the original silhouette. It's just everything is different. So very, very clean. And it makes me feel as though it's just great. It's just great. It's a great shoe, and it's not because there's hype behind it. It's not because there's a high resale to it, because these are going on my feet at some point in the next week or so. So that's out the window. But I mean, it's just one of those, it's just a feeling. It's a feeling that you get. I mean, I don't know if you guys feel the same way about shoes as I do, but I know there are a lot of sneaker people out there that just love shoes. They like to have a room full of shoes. They like to look at shoes. Some people just like to keep them in the box. Some people like to wear them. I think they're pieces of art as well. So it's a good way to express yourself if you're not good at speaking out about things or whatever it is that you want to do, or being a loud person, but you like outfits and fits, and you think that wearing a pair of shoes or wearing a certain outfit can help you more relay who you are or what kind of person you are, then fucking go for it. But like, everybody has a different opinion on why they like or why they do things, and mine is just a love for it. Anyway, I don't think you need to know much about the shoe. I'll throw the actual review of the shoe up after this, but I felt like it just needed to be said, just because I put in the Instagram post. A lot of people are like, what do you mean? Anyway, if you guys aren't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. You have any questions or comments, please hit the comment section. I have no problem talking about anything and everything sneaker related, as you already know. Yeah, let me just throw on the review. Peace. What's up, guys? What's going on? Camp Out coming at you with a review. As you can see, brown box implies something. Swoosh across the top, Nike, the 10, Air Max 97, Elemental Rose and Black. I'm going to pull up the other box because I figured I'd do a side-by-side. We all know what 97s look like. I'm going to do this side-by-side on this. So, on the right, this side here, we have the Serena Air Max 97 from Virgil. And on the left, we have the original 97 from Virgil and just the Ghost. So the tags are basically the same. I'm not doing a real or fake kind of video here. I'm just showing you the differentials from the one and then the two. Retail was $190 on this pair. The original pair was $180. I don't know if you guys can see that. So you got $190. Oh, they were both $190. Oh, well, okay. So same price on both shoes, $190 for the original, 190 for the new guy. So pretty dope. I'll do a side-by-side of the shoes momentarily, but let's get into the first review of these guys. So I'll turn one down, turn one up. Very, very dope. I don't know if you guys can see the blush coloring on the entire upper. So it's just like the ghosting pair, except it's blushing. I don't know what you would call it, but very, very clean, very, very fire. I thought they were going to come in women's sizing, considering it is for Serena Williams, or they were made for a Serena Williams collection, along with the blazer, and I forget the name of the third shoe, but I'll throw a picture up now. Very, very dope. I like the way the colors pop. If you guys have been watching this channel for a little bit, you know how I feel about my pastel colors and my pinks. Big fan, so it's all good. I like that they made this little switch up on the tab, which is typically orange for Virgil. This one is a Volt color. Same thing on the hang tag, which is Volt color, off-white, Nike, Queen of Queens, NY. Very, very dope. 2018 zip tie. Very, very clean. Air unit has a nice gradient to it. It starts off gold towards the toe, hits purple, and then hits a hot pink, wrapping all the way around. It actually does that inside the air unit also. So typically you'll have like an air unit, which is the bottom portion here, and it's all one solid color. The gradient that's on the midsole follows throughout the air unit as well. Very, very clean, very, very good attention to detail on that. I like the way it looks. Inside on the medial side, you have off-white for Nike, Air Max 97, Beaverton, Oregon, USA, 1997 as per the 97, so it makes a lot of sense. You got a couple different sets of laces with these. I'll show you the first one that are in here, which are the ones that I'm probably going to leave. Flat, not to be mistaken with the first lace that came in the first 97, which was, it was like the piping lace, or like the rope lace kind of deal. I will show it to you momentarily when we do the comparison. But these are just flat that come through here, shoelace stamped on there. This is the blush color. I'll grab the other pairs momentarily. You also have the 10 across the footbed of this bad boy as well. Easily removable. Comfort. So I got a size 11. I have a size 11 in the original one as well, as you could probably see from the box. Weird. So even though there's no material in here, I always do a 97, and by no material I mean the ghosting is very, very thin. There's no real poof to it. No extra material on the inside, so it's very, very thin. You would think that you can go a half a size down. You cannot, because it runs very, very narrow. So you kind of need that extra width, or that extra, just to get the toe length correct, and keep the width on the sides for you. So I would just stay to your typical 97 size with these. Do not change. You got a nice mesh hit down the center portion of the tongue. Very, very clean. Also on the blush color. I don't know what else to tell you. You got your pull tab on the back here. A little ghosting effect as well with that welded technology on the pull tab. At least you could fit your finger through it, which is pretty nice. Outside, you got a translucent outsole. As you can see, one looks a little dirtier than the other. There's a reason for that. Also, you got a nice Volt hit on the center portion. Otherwise, everything else is just translucent on the outsole. Clean. I'm going to grab the first 97 real quick. As you can see, this is the first pair of 97s that Virgil did from the 10 pack. It's just a ghosting pair, all white. I wear the crap out of these. Well, not the crap, but I wear them a lot. You can see the pull tab that I was speaking about earlier here is in orange. I'll grab the other one, show it to you real quick. Let me just do a up and up. So you can see the orange, you can see the Volt color. Everything is pretty much the same on the entire shoe, except for the laces. So you got that mesh hit down the tongue, mesh hit down the tongue. The stamping on the tongue is actually a little bit different too. So on the original one, you have a white and red Nike tag. This one, you have a white and orange with the black Nike tag on there. So that's the other change, but nothing too drastic. Oh, the laces. Let me show you the laces real quick. So the laces are more of a rope lace in the first one, and they have like dipped on the tips. So the white comes with the green, the standard white with nothing, and then the black with the orange on the last pair. These are just flats, and I'll show you the extras from the Serena pair. If I can do that. You got a gold flat, which probably not gonna happen, and then you have a gradient flat as well. So it does the hot pink, the purple, and then the gold, just like the midsole does. So if you're wondering where those colors came from, very, very dope. Overall, just a very fire shoe. I'm pleasantly surprised with how this came out, and yeah, very dope. Probably gonna be one of my favorites for the year, not gonna lie. Very clean. Anyway, if you guys like the review, shoot a thumbs up. I'm not gonna do it on foot because I'm remodeling in here, so I'll throw a couple of pics of KBs on feet and call it a day. I'm out of here. Peace.